That better? Can you hear me now? Alrighty then. Let's see. It looks like it's still doing the thing where it clips, but we'll see. See how that goes. Hopefully it'll be all right. Yes. Hello. Yeah. Let me know if the audio becomes very irritating, but hopefully it should at least be possible to pass what's going on. Which makes it different to most weeks, but there we go. Right. Suppose I better start writing some questions, hadn't I? What's the date today? May the 24th. I say I, because normally Nag writes the questions, obviously, but there we go. Right. Ooh, can this be done in 5 minutes? Yes, yes it can. I mean, you didn't think just for the last episode of the series that we'd actually do things on time. Absurd proposition. Everybody having a good week so far? I hope you are. I've been doing my best not to touch my work laptop. And regrettably, it seems to be quite difficult at the moment, but it's going to be all right. Oh no, it's my dad. Oh, it's he's on fire. It's pyrotechnics. Hello. Oh dear, some of these you'd think I had the day off today. You'd think that I would be in a position to have made Lagnag write the questions, but apparently not. It's all right. We'll be okay. Right. Anybody been up to anything exciting over the weekend? I'm trying to think what I did. Mostly slept, to be honest. Maybe you've all gone off to get a tea. That's what I would be doing if I had any hands free. Nag, go and make me a tea. No, he's not here yet. He's going to flounce in at 8:10, like the diva that he is. Don't expect me to have typed all these questions out for him. Dr. Limmunology, hello. So is this week not a best of then? I was hoping for all the questions where Lagnag selected the wrong answer. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Quite nice. Oh, hello. Oh no, that's my screen. I thought you'd managed to make your username be a funny font that sort of does stuff, but no, that's just my screen being terrible. The Gay Snake Vision episode. Oh, regretting not thinking of anything more appropriate to end this series with now. But, no, it's just another quiz with quiz questions that are standard quiz questions. Outrageous. It's a classic episode. Yeah, exactly. This is... Did Did you remember the fireworks for the end of the show? I could get my guitar out, and I know I certainly know a song I could sing at the end, but I don't think people would enjoy that one. Let's put this on mute. Have you got any good jokes? I don't have a... I've been doing this for 14 months and I still don't have any good jokes, but... let's put these in alphabetical order to pseudo-randomize them. Yep. You've got me. I'm a good joke. Fair enough. Twitch didn't want to log me in. In answer to your long ago weekend question, I relived my childhood watching Gargoyles on a Saturday morning. Ah, the cartoon, yes. Not like just being stood outside the city hall going, ooh. Classic, there we go. I'll be honest, I think the quality of these questions is, if anything, even worse than usual, but it's going to be alright. It's going to be all okay and not at all terrible. As long as Lagnac selects all the correct answers, it would be quite bad to end with one of the old, oh no, the wrong answer, oh no. As Andrew Clark suggests, having a compilation of those could be quite fun. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I just had all the questions, you just have to pick the only wrong answer. That would have been. See, that would be a really good idea if I'd had that yesterday, but apparently not. That is spelt horrendously wrong. Yeah, that's better. I'm trying to think what I used to watch on Saturday mornings. I don't think it was Gargoyles. What's some back of makeup? Swap Shop. Oh, wow, nice. Something I can put here. Always good when you've written the questions before you start the quiz, isn't it? That's always a good move. Okay, that'll do. Where are we? We're up to, we're nearly there now. I say nearly there. Hello, hello. what is a... This might not be all the most an escapist question, this one, but never mind. Let's make a... That will do. There we go. That's made that question more light-hearted. You'll see when we get to it. I'll probably disagree, but never mind. Oh, hello there. Hi, whoever that is. Presumably Steve, question mark? Or somebody else? I don't know. Sid Hoffman or Sid Frenchman? Also, I like the way that... I think you set that name quite a few months ago. Sid Huffwenchman. All right then. Right, just... But you could change it, presumably. What we'll do? What can I put there? That'll do. That'll do. Right. 3 questions to type up. We're nearly there. We'll be ready for... Just subtly change this text here. That's didn't. Oh, no, it's not. It's not changed. Nothing changed. That it always said that. What's something like I could put here? Will go there. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's a good answer. That is perfect. Hello. Right, and then one last question, 16. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Wait, is that right? Hang on. Let me just check Nagnag's working, because Nagnag does often get things wrong. Yeah, that's right. Good. Nagnag got it right this time. Good. There we go. Oh, I better go through. I'll go through in a second. Just check while I load the pictures into the quiz cannon. Question 5 is that. Question 6 is that. Question 7 is that. Question 8 is that. Good. Not that the picture questions are going to be questions that's 5 through 8. No, sorry. I would never give such a thing away. Right, let's see if these answers are correct. Yes, 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 yep, 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 yes, yep, yep. Possibly one of the most difficult questions I've ever set here. Here we go. Who put their hand up? What? Wait, what? Okay, yep. What's your question? All right, we're done. Good. Get rid of a little bit of this. Get rid of add a bit of this, and then do a little bit of this. I like the way we had or don't there for no reason, as in the phrase unmute yourself or don't. Hello everybody, welcome to what is a very sad occasion, but also a very joyful occasion, of the last Lagnag quiz of the series. Yes. It's been going for 14 whole months now. It's hard to believe that I've been sat in this chair making, well, arguably jokes. A whole 14 months. Okay, Lagnag drinking game. Drink if John is muted. Drink if glass breaks. Drink if haiku. You're welcome to play the drinking game this week. I can't find where if I brought the rules up. We had them a while back, didn't we? But the rule is drink when anything happens. That's how you do it. Drink if that's how you roll. Nice. Yes. So there we go. But it's all right. Don't be sad that it's over. Be sad that it wasn't very good. So yes, I hope this is a suitably terrible send-off. We've got another 16 questions for you, as usual, of the similar low quality as always. And we'll see how it goes. But first of all, as always, it is time for the test question. So let's get rid of the video to save bandwidth. And let's bring up the test question, which is the usual test question, because I've been too lazy to change it. Was Lagnag on time this week? Answer TBC, IOU and answer fix me or haiku time. Right. For in the incredibly unlikely event anybody's watching that hasn't watched before and would like to play along, you might need to give QuizKit some permissions. If you're on desktop, you might have to click on a thing and something happens, but this is a chance to see if it's working correctly. You'll have 10 seconds to answer. The faster you answer, the more points the question's worth. I'm going to reset scores after this question so you can choose one with impunity. Here we go. Here come the answers. So, actually, as with everything else in this quiz, it's slightly delayed. It says it's sending you the rules, and then it will stop sending you the rules, and then I can make it do a thing. So Yes, so the faster you answer, the more points it's worth. It goes from 10,000 down to 0. Get the answer right, you will earn that number of points. Get the question wrong, you will lose that number of points. There we go. And the answers will appear in a random order, so do not assume that they will order in the manner that you expect them to be ordered. I think that was clear. And look, there we go. Just specially for you, Dr. Limionology, the typo that was in IOU and answer has been removed. That's how we're celebrating the finale of Nagnag's quiz. Order! Order! Says Mike Conterio. The member for Waterbeach shall stand. He shall stand when he is speaking. Oh dear, if that's not going to cause clipping issues, then I don't know what will. So I apologise for that. Order. Okay, that's surprisingly fun. That is. You can try it at home. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Order. There we go. I think that was clipping, but never mind. Hopefully you were able to do a better impression. Right, I've rambled on. Let's reveal the answer. We got 7 people who knew the answer, which is the same answer as it is every week. It's haiku time. So well done to you. 3 people went for IOU and answer. 2 people went for answer TBC, and 2 people went for fix me. Let's have a look at the results. So we've got, up at the top, we've got Fitzling Plain, Zapiton, and presumably Alterable. Hello also, Stubbs Family Robinson, Mike Conterio, Andrew Clark, Acklam Zero, Token Effort, Closel Knobs, Blobs, Blobs, Dr. Limionology, Oh no, it's my dad, Pyrotechnics, and at the bottom, as is correct, Gay Snake Vision on minus 9,663. But you weren't as fast as Fitzling, so there we go. You went for the new answer. Ah, yes. Well, fair enough. I mean, it's nice to have things mixed up and changing a little bit, isn't it? All right, that's good. We've got a theme for this week now, in that it is going to be presented in the manner of John Burko. So, here we go. The Honourable Lady from Singapore makes an excellent point. For she is a most learned of academics. What else does he say? Brexit sucks. There we go. He says that as well, doesn't he? Honourable. Well, I assume you've got a degree with honours. That counts. I assume that's what he means every time he says it. Anyway, right. What do you mean you haven't featured very much so far? All right. The honourable member for Chesterton will eat the horse hay. Good job I said hay at the end of that sentence, isn't it? Otherwise it would have been very macabre. Anyway, it's as usual 4 rounds of 4 questions each, and here comes round number 1. Round 1 is Lagnag's finale. With this questions, this round's all about finales to things. So here we go. Oh no, that's not the thing. That's the thing. I know what I'm doing. He lied through his teeth. Oh, come on. There we go. This is... Right, okay, we're going to... Oh, man, this is just... What is this? Right, there we go. Better. Right, question number 1. Here it comes. He had won the victory over himself. He loved Big Brother. Is the last line of which classic novel? He'd won the victory over himself. He loved Big Brother. Is the last line of which classic novel? Is it 1984, 1Q84, The Handmaid's Tale, or Brave New World? 1984, 1Q84, Handmaid's Tale, or Brave New World? Right, I'm going to bring up... You can have quite a bit of time to think about this question, because I'm going to bring up all of the... I'll bring up the quiz. That's what I'm going to do. I'll give this a second, because sometimes it's not all that settled. So if I give it a sec, it will it'll hopefully settle, and things will be good. Everything will be great. While I wait for it to settle into order. All right, here we go. Your time starts now. Of course, I required... was it? Oh, I don't know. You're allowed to play along to Lagnag's quiz in any position you like, whether it be on your feet or chuntering from a sedentary position. Actually, I'm guessing there's some people in this chat room who have no idea what I'm talking about with all of these John Bercow references. But if you don't know who John Bercow is, I think you're basically getting the whole rundown here. These are all his catchphrases. Anyway, I'll reveal the answer. Big Brother, yeah, it is, of course, 1984, so well done to 15 of you for getting that right. And one person went for 1Q84. Hello there, Gay Snake Vision. Pyrotechnics coming in with dropping a subtle hint for which TV show you'll be on next. Well, I'm pretty sure that one. Well, there might be one before that if I do end up on Big Brother, but I don't know. Let's bring up question number 2, shall we? And I'll explain later. Question number 2. Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story is the finale to which musical written by Lin-Manuel Miranda? Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story is the finale to which musical written by Lin-Manuel Miranda? The options are Cats, Guys and Dolls, Hamilton, or West Side Story. Cats, Guys and Dolls, Hamilton, or West Side Story. Here come those options. So, thing about Big Brother, they did send a message to the Cambridge Bridge Club at one point asking if people would be interested to be on Big Brother. And I declined purely because I was writing up my thesis at the time and for no other reason. So there we go. Although I did contemplate putting an application in for King of the Nerds, which I think was probably a wise one to sidestep as it turns out. But there we go. All right, we'll reveal the answer. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? That's Hamilton. Hamilton. That's the title preceded by You Have No Control. I can't sing the rest of it, though, thanks to a court order. 11 people got that right. Well done. It's very good, by the way, if you haven't seen it. One person went for Cats, which ends with memory. And one person went for Guys and Dolls, which is terrible. And therefore, the finale is Thank God It's Over. Sorry, I might be a little biased, but here we go. Question number 3, then. Oops. Plan F, Goodbye, featuring the line, Who would have noticed another madman round here, was which show's finale? Plan F, Goodbye, featuring the line, Who would have noticed another madman around here? Let's put some quote marks in there just to make it a bit clear. There we go. Plan F, Goodbye, featuring the line, Who would have noticed another madman around here, was which show's finale? Here are your options. Wait, hang on, they're not in alphabetical order. That's not right. Let's put them in alphabetical order. Better. Here we go. Blackadder goes fourth, BoJack Horseman, My Family, or Rick and Morty. Blackadder goes fourth, BoJack Horseman, My Family, or Rick and Morty. Here we go. Right, let's see. I Am a Big Brother. You are right. That is factually correct. Not the same kind as in the novel. Well, here Lagnag will be on the next series of I'm a Celebrity. Well, I think Lagnag would be very keen to eat witchetty grubs on national television. That's the sort of thing he would do. He might. He's more keen on. Wait, did we ever establish what Lagnag's favourite food is? I'm guessing it was hay or something like that. I don't keep track of the canon of this quiz. There's no Lagnag wiki to look these things up in. So there we go. Wait, what? Oh, you literally just watched this series without spoilers? Ah, nice. Good. Okay. Yeah, this is quite famous. This episode. I think I heard it. Yeah. So you've managed to do what I didn't, because I definitely knew that was going to happen before I saw it. Anyway, Blackadder goes fourth is the answer. 9 people got that right. Well done. One person went for Rick and Morty, which I think is still going, and one person went for My Family, and I have no idea how that ends. That was quite good, actually, My Family, in parts. Nobody went for BoJack Horseman, which, of course, we saw the intro for that, didn't we? That's the one where Lagnag wakes up and smashes a vodka bottle through a window. Right. One last question in this round. One question. It's going to be a link between two finales here. Question number 4. Right. Okay. This is I'm going to try and do this without spoilers as well. What links the end of the film Seven with the end of an episode of Deal or No Deal? What links the end of the film Seven with the end of an episode of Deal or No Deal? And here are the options. Opening a box, Prisoner's Dilemma, Window Gets Smashed, or Gwyneth Paltrow's surprising new fashion fad. Opening a box, The Prisoner's Dilemma, A Window Gets Smashed, or Gwyneth Paltrow's surprising new fashion fad. Here we go. Good pronunciation. Oh, thank you, yes. It's definitely pronounced as 7 Definitely. Blackadder was never really a pop culture sensation in Singapore. It doesn't have much of a consciousness of World War One. Yeah, nice. That's good, yeah. It's one of those things where it's sort of like there's certain things that are just so entrenched in popular culture that, like, you know, nobody these days is going to be fortunate enough to watch Psycho in the way that Psycho was intended to be watched, with all of the twists and turns unknown, whereas now they're cliches. It's part of the problem with watching all of the Simpsons, really, isn't it? That they've parodied so many things, and so as a result, when you watch all these other things, you go, "Oh yeah, that's what the Simpsons was on about." There we go. Anyway, I'll reveal the answer. The correct answer is opening a box. Well done, 13. That's how both the film ends, and at the end of Deal or No Deal, you find out what's in your box. One person went for The Prisoner's Dilemma, which is pretty much at the end of every episode of every other game show ever, especially the Endemol ones. That's what they're like. And that's the end of round 1 then. We'll just take a quick look at these scores. Let's sneak from the top to the bottom. And hello. Oh, it's Nozblobs at the top with 37,000 points. Very good stuff. Well done. I'll read the top 10. It's been a while since I've had more than 10 people. So I'll just read the top 10. Zappiton in second on 37. Fitzling Plain, Stubbs Family Robinson, Andrew Clark all on 36. Claire Zor on 35, very close up the top, isn't it? Dr. Immunology is in 7th place on 30, Pyrotechnics is in 8th place on 26, Token Effort 9th place on 25, Mike Ontario is in 10th on 24. And if I speed down to the bottom of the leaderboard, I can see, taking their rightful place, it's Gay Snake Vision with minus 36,000. Not quite winning the absolute score game, but there's still plenty of time. So there we go. Right, that's the end of the finales round 1. And we're back. There we go. I do wonder what, the sort of it's like the Doctor Who episode, Turn Left or whatever it's called. Sometimes you look back and you think, oh, if I had accepted that invitation for Big Brother and failed my PhD thesis instead, would life have been better? I mean, in that case, no. But there we go. I've been looking through all of the old things I've got in my set up in my quiz kit, or my OBS, and where are we? I've got things like this. I can barely remember what the point of this was, but hang on. Lyric poem alert. Is that a thing? There we go. I can't even remember what the point of that was, but there we go. We're going to see a video collage. Yes, it's time for a look back at all of our best bits. All right, well, that's over. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can flushing loo. There's the funniest joke that I've ever come out with is just having a toilet flush noise. Right. Okay. Anyway, let's move on then, shall we? Time for round 2, which, in a break from tradition, is a picture round. Okay, it's not a break from tradition at all. It's the same as usual, but it's good to have these little rituals, isn't it? It's a good excuse for being lazy and not changing things. Right, getting rid of this. And we're going to bring up round 4 pictures, and it's too big at the moment, so let's move it over here. Right, round 4 pictures. There we go. Right, okay. I'll just get rid of. Actually, no. If I do that, oh yeah, I'll just cover it up. It's fine. Right. So this is a picture of a New York hotel. You can see here, and I think Lagnag's just superimposed himself over this photograph or postcard. I guess it looks like. So you can't quite see what the name of the hotel is, but if you were to look closely, I promise you that says Astoria, Astoria, Astoria. That's what that says. Right, here comes the question then. Question number 5, and I'm not going to put this on the screen. I'll just read it out twice and then set the timer going. Located in New York, what tasty thing does this hotel give its name to? Located in New York, what tasty thing does this hotel give its name to? Is it ambrosia, Caesar salad, Singapore sling, or Waldorf salad? Ambrosia, Caesar salad, Singapore sling, or Waldorf salad? Here we go. And I think I know what quote is going to emerge now. Potentially that's an extra tiny little clue for any comedy fans out there. But right, okay. Well, I think we're just getting all of your answers in. And if I think I've got the original of this postcard without Lagnag's face over the top, so I just remove Lagnag's face. That's helped a lot, right? No, it hasn't helped at all. But I'll promise you that if I just zoom it out a bit, that says the Waldorf Astoria. So the correct answer is Waldorf salad. Well done, 14 of you for getting that right. Very nice stuff. That's the only one of those things that was named in New York. One person went for Singapore sling. That was, of course, Raffles Hotel, allegedly, in Singapore. One person went for ambrosia. That was the name of a company founded in Devon, amongst many other things. And Caesar salad, as it turns out, that's actually the Hotel Caesar in Mexico. So there we go. That was invented in Mexico, and but it was by. Right. Well, wasn't there any Italians involved? I think there was. There was an Italian involved. It wasn't Caesar, to my knowledge. Whatever you might have seen in Civilization 5 or whatever other silly video games you play. But anyway, let's get rid of this picture now and bring on the next question. Right. Oh, it's the things improved by googly eyes question. So here we go. We've got something improved by googly eyes there. Right, I'll read out the question. This road sign is a clue to an Australian band who had a hit in 1980 with what? This road sign is a clue to an Australian band who had a hit in 1980 with what? The options are Do It With Madonna, Down Under, Need You Tonight, or Weather With You. Do It With Madonna, Down Under, Need You Tonight, or Weather With You. Here come those options. And if that's too easy, then see if you can figure out what the other bands are. I'm surprised if anybody can get all 4. All four. I'd be surprised if anybody gets all 4. Just taking a sec. Oh my god, I forgot about Do It With Madonna. Yes. Sorry, have I undone all of the therapy sessions? I don't know, but in fact, the more I think about it, it's not. Yeah, well, never mind. I'm not sure it's the best cultural artifact, but unfortunately, there's a part of my brain that links it indelibly with Australian bands. But there we go. Correct answer. Well, the picture is a sort of a clue to Men at Work, the Australian band who had a hit with Down Under. So let's reveal that. I come from a land down under. Down order. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind. 9 if you got that right. Well done. One person went for Do It With Madonna. That was the Androids, apparently. One person went for Need You Tonight. That was In Excess. And nobody went for Weather With You. That's Crowded House. It's a 4-chord song. Yes, it is, isn't it? That's true. is... Wait, did we... I think you and I actually saw the Axis of Awesome live, didn't we? Or maybe that might have been... I certainly remember being there with Smoten, who's not here today. But he kind of ruined Axis of Awesome for me by... As soon as we left the theatre, he just said 2 words, Top Gear. And then it all came crumbling down as you realise that they're all supposed to be... They're effectively a carbon copy of Top Gear, but for music. Sad times. Anyway, still a good band though. Question number 7. Right. Oh, I'm supposed to give you a new picture, aren't I? It's quite hard without another picture. Right, there we go. Here's a picture. Right, there we go. Hopefully you can see the picture, because it's going to be quite hard if you can't see the picture. Just scroll down a little bit. There we go. Post quickly if you can't see it, if I've got it obscured by the quiz kit thing. Anyway, here we go. Question number 7 then. Who is this? Who is this? Options: Amelia Earhart, Amy Johnson, Helen Sharman, Valentina Tereshkova. Amelia Earhart, Amy Johnson, Helen Sharman, Valentina Tereshkova. Here we go. Bam. And Ian Sun 46, evening mate. Good evening. You just made it in time for the second half of the last Lagnag quiz of the series. And I'll tell you how this question came about. I was searching for female explorers, because I've got this book, right, that's got a list of explorers, and I was quite annoyed that all of the explorers they listed were male. Like, they picked a list of 100 and pretty much all of them were male. So I did a sneaky Google for female explorers, and here's somebody that came up. She's the first woman in space. That's Valentina Tereshkova. So I'll reveal the answer. Well done, 10 of you for getting that right. 2 people went for aviation pioneer Amy Johnson. 1 person went for another aviation pioneer, Amelia Earhart. And 1 person went for Helen Sharman, who I believe was the first Brit in space. Although not quite the first woman in space, because Valentina Tereshkova got there first, but there we go. Right, that's question 7. Now it's time for question 8. Last question. Right, I've entitled this question, I'm calling "My God, It's Full of Stars." So here comes the question. There you go. You see, I've got I've put 3. Yeah, sorry. There is the bird song is coming from my end. So there we go. Yeah, Lagnag's just tweeting. That's why. #Lagnag. Anyway, we've got 3 country flags listed here. And the question, very simple, is which country's flag is not depicted? Which of these countries' flags is not depicted at the moment? The options are Myanmar, Morocco, Philippines, or Vietnam. Myanmar, Morocco, Philippines, or Vietnam? Here we go. Trending on Twitter, #Lagnag finale. Is there a word that means... There must be a word that means sort of finale, but that rhymes with Lagnag. Lagnag in the bag, or Lagnag drives a jag? No. Lagnag ragtime Scott Joplin? #? I don't know. Anyway, Lagnag last flag. Ah, there we go. #Lagnag last flag. That's poignant, that is. That's poignant. And in contrast, Clezel's come out with "Damn you, vexillology." She's been vexillated by vexillology. That seems to be our sort of only connect tip, is just when a list of countries come up, think about the flags. Now we've got in Yorkshire as well. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's reveal the answer. Top left, that's the flag of Myanmar, aka Burma, or it used to be Burma anyway. Top right, that is Morocco. That's the flag of Morocco. And the bottom one, that is Vietnam. So I'll tell you the remaining is Philippines. That's not got a star in quite this fashion. So Philippines is the right answer. Well done, 6 of you for getting that right. Ooh, 5 of you have gone for Morocco. Now, is that because it's a difficult question, or is it because I've made a mistake? It looks like the Lagnag flag of Morocco is that currently, although maybe it's been through a couple of incarnations, but no. Just a tricky question, I guess. 6 for Philippines, 5 for Morocco. Nobody went for Vietnam or Myanmar. So that's the end of round 2. So let's take a quick look at the scores. Bam! And up top, it's Stubbs Family Robinson on 71,000 points. Very good stuff. Second place, Nos Blobs 65. Still doing very, very well there and very much in with a shout. Third place, Fitzling Plain. Good stuff, 61. Claire's Horse in 4th place on 59. Aquilum Zero, 5th place on 56. Andrew Clark's in 6th place on 48. Mike Catero, 7th place on 47. Oh no, it's my dad. 8th place on 45. Patechnics in 9th place on 45, and my mum's in 10th place on 45. So there's a lot of 45s there, and we'll just scroll down to the bottom of the leaderboard, and at the bottom it is Gay Snake Vision on minus 73, comfortably winning the not comfortably, but winning the absolute score game at the moment. So we'll see how it goes. It's a tough battle at the top. Oh dear, excuse me. That's the end of round 2. There we go. Right, I'm just trying to think. Oh, I've got. Let's have a look at another look at the archives of things that I've got here, and I'm not quite sure. There's this.
And appearing tonight on Blankety Blank. Blankety Blank. There
we go. That's just to ensure that I break all of the copyright filters on Twitch. Laggity knack, laggity knack, laggity knack, laggity knack. Order! Oh, sorry. Okay. I feel like Lagnag should say order. Do you want to give it a go? Order! Order! Okay, that's a bit more muffled, that one. Right. Anyway, it's 10 to 9. Let's get on with it. Round 3. Good stuff. Lagnag scientific experiments. Like experimenting with titles that are too long. Yep. So I'm going to give you 4 examples of. Does it click clop? Oh dear. We've got 4 examples of scientific experiments from history, and they've been lagnagified. And the question is, can you figure out which experiments have been lagnagified and get the correct answer in each case? They're quiz questions, basically, is what I'm trying to say. All right, question number 9. Here it comes. So I think you'll get the idea. This is a nice, simple example to start with. I think you should get the idea pretty quickly. There we go. Question number 9. Lagnag saw an apple falling from a tree and realised that he was hungry. He ate the apple and missed out on discovering what? Lagnag saw an apple falling from a tree and realised that he was hungry. He ate the apple and missed out on discovering... Is it... Here we go. Just put those options up. Big Bang Theory, Gravity, Africa, or Metallica? Big Bang Theory, Gravity, Africa, or Metallica. Something, apple falling from a tree. Here comes the question. What do you mean? What's this? Gave us a nice jingle on the last episode. Which jingle? I don't remember what do you mean the? Oh, sorry. You mean the beep 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 beep. No, that's a TV show from the UK from a long time ago. Laggity knack, laggity knack. Dial laggity knack. Anyway, we could have been singing it. It did come up at some point. It was there. But anyway, answer to question 9. That is, it's an allusion to Isaac Newton discovering gravity. So there we go. Gravity's the right answer. 16 correct answers. Well done. And one person went for Metallica. Hello, Gay Snake Vision. There we go. Oh, yes. Time for a quiz with a horse. Shall I, just as a special treat / punishment, do you want me to sing the end tune right at the end? We'll see. Well, that might, if you're all well behaved, we'll have a sing along at the end. All right. Question number 10. This is by far the most popular thing that's been in this quiz ever. Right. Okay. Question number 10. 1854. Lagnag realised that a pump in Broad Street was causing which disease, which he did not catch because they could take him to the pump, but they could not make him drink. 1854, Lagnag realised that a pump in Broad Street was causing which disease, which he did not catch because they could take him to the pump, but they could not make him drink. Here are some options. Cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, or bloaty head. Cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, or bloaty head. Here come those options. Bam. Have some. So I've been doing these fancy speed quizzes. The bird song's very nice. I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Oh, we had the relaxing round at one point, didn't we? That was quite good. Not Broad Street, Reading. No, it wasn't in Reading. Even though there is a Broad Street Mall in Reading, it's not that Broad Street. It's a different one. It's in London, isn't it? I feel like we are going through and we're revisiting a lot of Lagnag's best moments, aren't we? There we go. Anyway, at the other end of the spectrum, cholera is the correct answer, with 13 people went for it. Well done. Broad Street must be wide. Yep. It's a wide range of broad streets across the country, clearly. Broadly the same. Oh dear. 2 people went for typhoid. 1 person went for bloaty head, which is a fake disease from the computer game Theme Hospital. Nobody went for tuberculosis, which, again, smart decision. All right. Right, question 11. Right. Question 11. In 1774, Lagnag liberated dephlogisticated air in a glass tube, publishing it just before Antoine Lagnag-Voisier. We now call it... Question 11 again. In 1774, Lagnag liberated dephlogisticated air in a glass tube, publishing it just before Antoine Lagnag-Voisier. We now call it... let me just put this up. Hydrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, or methane. Hydrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, or methane. Good luck. Here we go. All right. Broad Street broadly applies across the broad. Forcing that last. Wait, broad. Is it broad? Broad. Oh, broad. Board. Oh, I see what you did there. I like that. I like how it looks like, when you spell a word, the first letters and the last letter are in the right place. All the other ones have been scrambled randomly. Nice. Anyway, I'll reveal the answer. It is oxygen. Oxygen is the correct answer, which was apparently called dephlogisticated air. So there we go. 8 people got that right. Well done. 2 went for carbon dioxide. 1 person went for methane. Nobody went for hydrogen. All right. And question number 12. I think this is probably the hardest question I've asked in this quiz, but we'll see. You guys might know Actually, it's not that hard if you know. It's a little bit of an American-centric question, maybe. Anyway, Lagnag allegedly. Let's put an allegedly in there because I don't think it was actually true. Lagnag allegedly sneezed all over a petri dish, discovering which culture. He named it after Pee Wee Herman, who had yet to be invented. Lagnag sneezed all over a petri dish, discovering which culture. He named it after Pee Wee Herman, who had yet to be invented. Options: P. McCartney, P. Rubens, P. Rudd, or P. Diddy. P. McCartney, P. Rubens, P. Rudd, or P. Diddy. I'll tell you now, the P stands for penicillin. But what's the bit after the penicillin? Here we go. This is a disgusting question. This is, in many ways. Right. You're confused. Yep. Fair enough. Right. I will explain this. So apparently this is the I think basically this question might have been better replaced with pick an option at random or don't pick anything. I think we're going to have under 5 people who've actually clicked on anything here, but we'll see. So this is alluding to Alexander Fleming discovering penicillin, but it was a specific name for the culture of penicillin that he discovered and used. And it sounds like the actor who played Pee Wee Herman, and that is Paul Rubens. So I'm going to go P. Rubens, penicillin Rubens. Well done. Oh, okay, I take it back. I underestimated you all. I apologise. Latin helps. Oh, I did not know that. What does this Rubens mean? Interested to know. Anyway, 10 people correctly identified P. Rubens. 2 people went for Paul Rudd, he's in all of those. Is he like in The Hangover or some stuff like that? Oh, Red. Oh, that makes sense. Yes, like the painter Rubens, isn't it? Nice. 1 person went for P. Diddy, and nobody went for Paul McCartney. Poor Paul McCartney. How very sad. Not associated with penicillin. All right, that's the end of round 3. Let's see who's in pole position going into the last round. Take a look at the scores. It's Stubbs Family Robinson up top on just shy of 100,000 points. Good stuff, but very it's very, very close at the top. I think this could be anybody's game. In second place, it's Fitzling Plain on 96. Third place, it's Clesor on 95. Nosblob's 4th place, 93. Mike Ontario, 5th place on 82. Andrew Clark, 6th place, 76. Aquilum 0, 7th place, 74. Zapiton, 8th place, 67. Pyrotechnics is shooting up like a rocket on 64. And, oh no, it's my dad in 10th place on 62. And if I scroll now down to the bottom of the leaderboard, Gay Snake Vision is winning the absolute score game by an increasing margin now. And he's on minus 107,000 points. All right, that's the end of round 3. So there we go. There we go. I embarrassed myself today in the speed quiz because I wasn't able to identify, quote, the inventor of set theory. Because I thought there was too many options to choose from. Who's regarded as the inventor of set theory? That's a fun question for the mathematicians in the audience. Is it me or has it got very dark all of a sudden? Let's put this. There we go. Is that better? Can you see me now? Can you see me? This is slightly more eerie look than I'm after, and I don't think this is kind of... Yeah, Cantor, there we go. So you know the answer. Apparently I'm just useless. There we go. Cantor. It's horse-related. Of course it is. Right. Hang on, that's too ghostly and mysterious. I don't like it. I'm just going to put this... If I put this light up here... If I get a white window up on the screen, there we go. That's brighter now, isn't it? Just having a white Ooh, there's something. You see there's a sort of a speck. Is that a speck, or it might just be a smudge on my screen? Anyway, it's gone 9 o'clock, so let's... what? You want to open a window? Yeah, all right, go on ahead. Oh, no! Oh, no, don't, no! Oh! Oh, no! All right, you had to do it. Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, so that's the end of my windows, and at least the glazier. I can delete the glazier's number from my speed dial, at least. It's the end of round 3, and that's the start of round 4, which is the final round. Round 4 is random nonsense. Oh yeah. There's going to be some random nonsense. Unbridled rage, says Dr. Limnology. Oh yeah. Yeah. Consider yourself chastised. Oh, it's alright. It's okay. Didn't mean it. Alright, never mind. Let's get rid of the video. Right, we've got a national embarrassment question here. Here comes a national embarrassment question. Question number 13. Who wasn't cutting it at this year's Eurovision when she claimed she didn't know the difference between French and Dutch before announcing the UK's points? Who wasn't cutting it at this year's Eurovision when she claimed... Oh dear. When she claimed she didn't know that it was... Oh, this is... Okay, this is embarrassing, but not in the way that I was expecting it to be. There we go. Let's read the question out properly. Who wasn't cutting it at this year's Eurovision when she claimed she didn't know the difference between French and Dutch before announcing the UK's points? Here are the options. Georgia Toff-Toffolo, Amanda Holden, Rita Ora, or Quiz Kitten. Georgia Toff-Toffolo, Amanda Holden, Rita Ora, or Quiz Kitten. Here we go. I know how many points I'm getting for this question. Fair enough. Well, there's at least a couple of clues in there. One of which may be slightly subtle. It's 10,000, right? It's positive 10,000. Has anybody noticed the deliberate mistake? Just put this apostrophe. Bing. There we go. Wonderful. Still angry about this. Yeah, me too. This is my method of venting. Is if somebody does something stupid, I write a terrible question about them. Anyway, the slight hit is because she was in a show called Cutting It many years ago, and it is Amanda Holden. So there we go. 11 people went for Amanda Holden. Frankly, I think Quiz Kitten would have been a better choice. One person went for Quiz Kitten, and one person went for Toff from Made in Chelsea or whatever it is, which I think also would have been a better choice. Nobody went for Rita Ora, who is thick, but for other reasons, namely holding a lockdown party, a birthday party, and play Ya-Ya Ding Dong. Oh, I love that. That was the funniest thing. Play Ya-Ya Ding Dong. Order, order. Nil point. I don't think he deserved nil point. I really don't. Like, there's been some pretty terrible songs at Eurovision, but that was not a song that deserved nil point. Anyway, let's move swiftly on, shall we? All right, we got this question's about Gordon Bennett. So here we go. What was the name? Oh, sorry, what was the job? Well, obviously we know what the name is. It's there. It's right there. But what was the job of James Gordon Bennett, whose name might be exclaimed in surprise? What was the job of James Gordon Bennett, whose name might be exclaimed in surprise? Was he chef at the Ritz, editor of the New York Herald, footballer for Manchester United, or a TV presenter? Chef at the Ritz, editor of the New York Herald, footballer for Manchester United, or a TV presenter? Here we go. Bam. Quiz Kitten. Oh no! Lagnag's read Dr. Limnology's comment about Quiz Kitten being a better choice, and now he's angry and he's smashing up all the windows. He's doing it silently though. Oh, now he's doing it loudly. Oh, that was a random noise. Except for Lagnag's quiz. Oh, okay. That's good. Lagnag's calmed down again now. But too late for the window. Anyway, I'll tell you the answer. Gordon Bennett, or maybe you should... It's a bit harder to yell out James Gordon Bennett, isn't it? That's quite difficult. Anyway, apparently he was editor of the New York Herald, so well done 10 of you for getting that right. 2 people went for Chef at the Ritz. That was the one I put in right at the end and thought, that'd be a nice one. 1 person went for footballer for Man United, and 1 person went for TV presenter, and I think it's probably a little bit early for TV. He died in 1918, but there we go. His parents used to yell his full name when they were disappointed in him. I guess so. Yeah, he's. I've read a couple of different accounts of why his name was associated with "oh my gosh," but one of which was that he flew an aeroplane through a barn, and everyone went, "Oh, Gordon Bennett," and another one that I won't go into, but apparently he relieved himself somewhere he shouldn't. Much the manner of, say, Tom Coker. There we go, that's an old one there only for Michael Conterio and Andrew Crosby and nobody else. Andrew Crosby? I don't know who that is. He may not even be at this quiz. I don't know. Oops, never mind. Right, question 15. Question 15. Bam! No plan like yours to study history wisely. Here's a mnemonic for remembering what? No plan like yours to study history wisely is a mnemonic for remembering what? And I'm going to go through this very fast. Doctor Who actors, English royal houses, Normandy landing beaches, or notes in a scale. Doctor Who actors, English royal houses, Normandy landing beaches, or notes in a scale. Here we go. Beep. Here we go. I shouldn't de-anonymise people without their permission. That's not acceptable, is it? That's all right though. Oh dear. So a good old stretch. That qualifies as entertainment, right? Okay. Let's see if I can go through this then. I'm gonna completely mess this up. So N is for Norman, P is for Plantagenet, L is for something, Lancaster, there we go. Y is for York, T is for Tudor, S for Stuart, H for Hanover, W for Windsor. So if you got that far, you'll know that those are English royal houses. So well done 11 of you for getting that right. 1 person went for Normandy landing beaches. I think there's slightly fewer than that. 2 people went for Doctor Who actors, which I guess there's more than that. And nobody went for notes in a scale, which you can remember using the mnemonic do re mi fa sol la ti do. You don't need an extra thing to do that. Or I guess every good boy deserves food if you're looking for lines on a stave, which heaven knows many of us are. Right, question number 16, and what's that noise?
Haiku alert! Haiku alert!
Gosh, I remember when I used to have hair that long, but then I got a haircut. Right, face. All right, fair enough. Right, haiku. Final question of this series of Lagnag's quiz. Here it comes. Oh, face. Oh, that's why people are saying face. I thought people were saying face because my face appeared, but no, there is actually a legitimate reason for putting up face. Right, 1422, father of English printing, made in Westminster. 1422, father of English printing, made in Westminster, is a haiku about whom? Options: Johannes Gutenberg, Martin Luther, Richard L. Simon, or William Caxton. Johannes Gutenberg, Martin Luther, Richard L. Simon, William Caxton. 1422, father of English printing, made in Westminster. Here we go. That was there. It was born in that year, by the way. That's why that year is there. Glug. Where's this glug come from? Then we've got. Wait, what is? Should I know what this glug is? I don't know. Yeah, bass clef instruments are the best. Glug equals drink. All right, fair enough. Oh, I get you. Sorry. Because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. There we go. Sorry. Just feel you need to end the night spectacularly. Okay. Right. Well, I'll tell you that. Now, what's wrong with A, B, C, D, E, F, G? That's a good point, really. That is a good point. Anyway, right. I'll just explain this haiku. Well, for starters, Gutenberg invented the printing press, but he wasn't English. I think he actually was partly responsible for the print press coming over. Well, of course he was, because he invented the thing. And then it was sort of, I guess, popularised by William Caxton, sort of the Thomas Edison of printing, in that sort of, and Johannes Gutenberg was the Tesla almost, something like that. But obviously Gutenberg got lots of deserved credit, so there we go. It was invented in China. All right, fair enough. So Gutenberg was very much the Edison of... never mind. I'm going to stop rambling. William Caxton is the answer. Well done to 8 of you for getting that right. 3 people went for Gutenberg, like I say, wasn't English. 3 people went for Luther, wasn't English either. And nobody went for Richard L. Simon. That's there because he's the Simon in Simon and Schuster. Fun fact, he is the father of Carly Simon, of... father, I think, yeah, of Spy Who Loved Me fame, because she sang the theme tune. There we go. Right, there we go. That's the end of the round, the end of the quiz, and it's the end of the series. My word. Let's have an end of series noise, please. That is entirely distinct from the usual noise. Okay, that wasn't entirely distinct at all, was it? But never mind. All right, well, only a few things left to say. First of all, let's see. First of all, we've got the find out who won the quiz. So let's quickly take a look at that. It is up top. It's Fitzling Plain. Well done. Congratulations. 131,000 points. And presumably the reigning champion of Lagnag's quiz until it returns, if it ever returns. So well done. Second place, Stubbs Family Robinson, 127,000 points. Congratulations, taking the silver. Third place, Clesor, 126,000 points. Taking the bronze, great stuff. Excellent performances as well from Andrew Clark, fourth place, 110. Nosblobs, fifth place, 103. Zapiton, sixth place, 99. Acronym 0, 7th place, 92. Oh no, it's my dad, 8th place, 89. Pyrotechnics, 9th place, 83. Mike Quintero, 10th place, 83. Dr. Limnology's in 11th place on 67. Little Else is in 12th place on 66. Token Effort in 13th place on 63. Presumably Alterable, 14th place on 50,000 points. 15th place is Camp Dragon Perception on 16,000. 16th place is in Sun 46 on 14,000. And at the bottom, minus 143,000, and just clinching the absolute score game, and therefore the reigning absolute score champion of Lagnag's quiz. It's Gay Snake Vision, minus 143. Well done. Right, that's... I see. Oh, there's one other thing to do, isn't there? Is to decide who's won the charity pot for this week. Another £25. How many people are there? There's 17. So let's do a quick thing. 5. Who placed 5? Nosblobs. Excellent. Congratulations. You've won the right to decide which charity gets 25 quid. The Queen Edith online quiz DX. I don't know what the Queen Edith's doing. They might be or they might not be. But yeah, I'll tally up. I'm slightly behind on the charity payments because Lagnag entered the wrong password too many times and has locked me out of my charity account. But I'll tally it up and I will post it on Facebook for people to see. It's been a weird 14 months, hasn't it? But I hope that people remember it fondly. You know, while there are all sorts of bizarre things going on in the world, there was at least one bizarre thing happening most Mondays. For a whole bunch of people to get together, because that's how we roll. All right. Till next time, then. Until we see each other again, I'll off to Cardiff next week. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be all right. But thank you everybody for making this a fun Monday evening to look forward to every week. And I'm sure most of you I will know in person. I will get to see you again in person. I look forward to doing so as soon as we can. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what the Queen Edith are doing, but hopefully that will start up again at some point as well. Right. Me. Where's the thing? Let's see if we can. I bet the problem is if I try and sing this along, I don't even know if this is going to sync up correctly. I might try and sing and it will just be out of sync and horrible, but we'll do it. Let's see how it goes. Guess what time? Hang on. That's too loud, isn't it? That's too loud. I'll have it very quietly. No, start again. There we go. Guess what time it is? Yes, it's time for the quiz. Jokes about the long face, not as good as the chase. Haiku alert. Don't smash my windows. It's time for the quiz with the why does this quiz have a horse? Quizity quiz. Stay safe, everybody. See you soon.